The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman.
Hello everyone, it's Queen V line back to you with another video. This video pertains to the unfortunate unaliving of Pashun Jeffery and her toddler child, Taylen Mosley, whose lives were taken in late March. Before I get into the news and my commentary, I would like to send my continued condolences to the Jeffery and Mosley families who are grieving this significant loss of a mother, a daughter, and a child, and a community trying to figure out how this unfortunate incident could have occurred. It has been reported that state prosecutors will seek the death penalty for Thomas Mosley, who is the father of Taylen Mosley and partner of Pashun Jeffery. According to a court filing, prosecutors state that they have enough evidence supporting their case that this crime was especially heinous, atrocious, or cruel. It was initially reported that Taylen Mosley was reported missing after his mother, Pashun Jeffery, was found unalive in her apartment with over 100 wounds. A day later, Taylen's body was found in the mouth of an alligator at Lake Magor. Investigators determined that his father brought Taylen to the lake and either threw or placed him in the water. The St. Petersburg Police Department later confirmed that Taylen Mosley was unalived due to drowning. Authorities state that Thomas Mosley unalived both Pashun Jeffery and their son Taylen Mosley before driving to his mother's house with wounds to his arms and hands. Authorities state that these wounds were consistent with injuries caused by the slippage during the attack. The suspect in this case is being charged with 2 counts of first-degree unaliving for both victims. Reports also claim that Thomas Mosley has pled not guilty and is currently being held under no bond. In addition, a next court hearing is scheduled for May 5th, 2023. Again, a judge will have a written order with a decision scheduled for May 5th, 2023, as prosecutors argue to obtaining Thomas Mosley's medical records from St. Anthony's Hospital. Defense attorneys argue that Mosley's medical records are protected under the state and federal rights to privacy and should not be given to prosecutors. Now you will watch this brief news clip and I will be back with my commentary.
Of an alligator.
We've learned new details tonight about the case involving Thomas Mosley, Taylen's father, who is accused of killing Taylen and his mother, Pashun Jeffery. 8 on your side's Trevor Sahaki is live in the newsroom tonight with the latest. Trevor?
Jack, Allison, Thomas Mosley is now in jail after he was charged with both mother and son's deaths. He made his first appearance in court this morning, where he pled not guilty. And today we learned Pashun had more than 100 stab wounds when she was found. According to the arrest affidavit of Thomas Mosley, he and his family were celebrating his 21st birthday at Pashun Jeffery's apartment on Wednesday. Later that night, after the party ended, Mosley went to his mother's house with severe cuts on his arms that police say are caused by slippage during a knife attack.
There's my condolences going out to the family and to his loved ones. We are sorry that it had to end this way.
The next day, when the victim's family came to check on Pashun, they saw a trail of blood out of the apartment. Pashun was inside with more than 100 stab wounds. A bloody fingerprint on a cleaning bottle was linked to Mosley.
She's very outspoken, always make you laugh.
Smiles, beautiful smile all the time.
Always joking.
According to police, Mosley threw or placed Taylen into Lake Magori, causing him to die. Police did not specify how Taylen died.
We just want to say that Taylen is a beautiful little boy. And he's really loving and caring.
St. Pete Police Chief Anthony Holloway said detectives saw an alligator with an object in his mouth yesterday at Del Holmes Park. That's across town from the apartment where Jeffrey was stabbed to death.
They fired one round to the alligator. The alligator dropped the object that he had in his mouth, and we were able to retrieve Taylen's body intact.
Mosley is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder for both Taylen and Pashun's deaths. He's being held without bond at the jail and was also ordered not to have any contact with the family of Taylen or his mother. Police also said there was an indication of mental health issues with Thomas Mosley. He still has bandages on his arms and hands while in jail. Live in the newsroom, Trevor Sahaki, 8 on your side.
Trevor, thank you. The victim's family sent out a letter this evening thanking people around the state and the nation for their support. They say in part, quote, as we grieved Pashun and searched for Taylen, we especially send our gratitude to St. Petersburg Police and all law enforcement working day and night in the search for Taylen and the concerned citizens who shared helpful information. We are heartbroken that we must begin putting them both to rest. In that same statement, they also say they are accepting donations to use for funeral service.
While there is a component of potential mental health issues in this case, I don't want it to be used as an excuse for the unaliving of a mother and her child. If Thomas Mosley was truly having a mental episode, was he on his medication prior to this event? And if it is now being presented that he has mental health issues, then it should have been addressed prior to. This mother suffered over 100 stabs, and this child's body was found in the mouth of an alligator because of one man who was supposed to be a partner and a father. I don't understand how you have moments with someone, extend their legacy, and as a thank you, you take it upon yourself by taking them out without hesitation. Regardless if they were having issues or not, it did not give Thomas Mosley the right, the authority to being the judge, jury, and ultimately executioner of his partner and child. I've said this before and I will say it again. Relationships evolve, people change. It is okay to walk away and move on. It does not give you the right to take it upon yourself to taking out your partner and the mother of your child because you can't have self-control. You cannot understand boundaries. And it is unfortunate that this child and this mother lost their lives in this horrific manner. It is unfortunate that 40% of Black women will unfortunately experience domestic violence in their lifetimes. And 56% unfortunately will lose their lives to a current or former partner that cannot handle boundaries or cannot handle their anger. Time and time again, we see a pattern in which our sisters, our aunties, our mothers, our neighbors, our friends are losing their lives in a blink of an eye because their partner could not handle the relationship ending or about to end. It is time that we as a community speak out when these unfortunate events occur. Because if we remain silent, this will be a continued trend, and we will have the same conversation within the days, weeks, months, and years to come. It is also time that we establish a larger pool in which women can go to safe houses and be safe if they are being financially abused. It is also wise to have funds ready to supporting them in their new chapter. Domestic violence does not only affect the victim, but it also affects persons around them during the horrific encounter with their abuser. How many more sisters, aunties, mothers, neighbors, loved ones must we lose before we wake up? How many more lives must be lost before something is done? This is not the time to remain silent, because silence is no longer an excuse. Protect Black women should not only be a slogan, but a way of life. I will leave in the comments and description below for organizations and hotlines as it pertains to DV, in addition to the Pashun Jeffery and Taylen Mosley GoFundMe. Protect Black children. Protect Black mothers. Say their names, known and unknown. Taylen Mosley, Pashun Jeffery. Justice for Pashun Jeffery and justice for Taylen Mosley. Please be safe out here, and I will see you in the next video.